2026 is a big year for Isekai. The obvious headliners are the giants: ReZero, Slime, Mushoku Tensei, but behind those, there's a whole second wave of sequels that would normally be the main attraction in any other year. Let's start with the 3 titles that basically set the tone for the whole year. First, Mushoku Tensei Season 3. This is the big one. Rudeus' story hits the part where adulthood and consequences become the main plot, not the background. If you want one sequel that feels like it matters, this is it. The anime will debut on July 5th on Crunchyroll. Then we have That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. Slime is going huge in 2026. You're getting the Tears of the Azure Sea movie at the end of April, and then Season 4, which is now airing on Crunchyroll. And the last of the 3 giants is ReZero Season 4. It started airing on April 8th on Crunchyroll. New arc, heavier pressure, and the kind of story that forces Subaru to pay for every inch of progress. If you like ReZero, this season is the main event. Now, those are the giants. But the reason 2026 feels ridiculous is because even after those, you still have a pile of sequels that would normally be top-tier hype on their own. So grab a snack or a cup of coffee and let's check them out together. Trapped in a Dating Sim Season 2. Leon is one of the easiest isekai leads to watch because he doesn't pretend to be noble. He's smart, petty, and fully aware the world is built on unfair rules. Season 1 was the setup. Season 2 is where consequences start catching up, and the scope expands from school drama into bigger power struggles. The mech fights are fun, but the real strength is the banter and the strategy. If you want an isekai that feels like it's constantly roasting its own genre while still being good at it, this is your return. Trapped in a Dating Sim Season 2 is confirmed to air in 2026, and Season 1 is already on Crunchyroll, so that's the first place to check when Season 2 drops. Skeleton Knight in Another World, Season 2. A lot of people expected this to be a one-season adventure and then disappear, so the sequel feels like a surprise win. The show's appeal is simple. Classic fantasy travel, comfy vibes, and a lead who is strong but not obnoxious about it. Season 2 moves deeper into the world's bigger structures, so the story has more to pull from than just random encounters. Skeleton Knight Season 2 is scheduled for July 2026, and you can watch Season 1 right now on Crunchyroll, which is the best place to start before the new season hits. Reincarnated as a Sword Season 2. Fran and Teacher returning is a big deal, because Season 1 ended right when the story was ready to expand. This time, you're leaving the early areas and heading toward larger cities, more dangerous regions, and bigger enemies that force real growth. The main reason people love this series is the relationship. It's not just cool fights, it's a partnership that feels earned, with a clear mentor-student bond and a goal that actually matters to Fran. Reincarnated as a Sword Season 2 is set for fall 2026, and it will stream exclusively on HeDive, so that's where you'll be able to watch the new season. Welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun, Season 4. This isn't pure isekai, but it sits in the same fantasy return conversation, because the audience overlaps hard. Iruma works because it's funny without being empty, and warm without being slow. Season 4 brings the Misfit class back into a higher pressure school environment, and the show keeps that found family energy that makes it easy to watch weekly. Season 4 started on April 4th, 2026, and you can watch it on Crunchyroll. The Saga of Tanya the Evil Season 2. This is one of the most requested sequels in the entire genre for a reason. Tanya is ruthless, the setting is brutal, and the show treats war like a machine that grinds people down. Season 2 scales the conflict up, adds stronger opponents, and pushes Tanya's mental battle with being X further into obsession territory. If you're here for strategy, dogfights, and that cold, controlled tone, Tanya's return is going to be one of the sharpest shows in the 2026 lineup. The Saga of Tanya the Evil Season 2 is set for July 2026, and you can watch it on Crunchyroll. Farming Life in Another World, Season 2. This is the ultimate low-stress isekai. No world-ending trauma, no constant screaming, just the satisfying progression of building a village, expanding a community, and making the world feel livable. Season 2 pushes the village outward and adds more daily life growth without losing the calm tone. Farming Life in Another World. Season 2 started on April 6th, 2026, and it streams on HeDive. Ascendance of a Bookworm, Season 4. This one is one of my personal favorites. You leave the lower city survival vibe and step deeper into noble politics and long-term invention. The story's whole identity is slow progress, systems, and persistence, and Season 4 is where that work starts becoming real power. Season 4 just started on April 4th, 2026, and it streams on Crunchyroll. Most Heretical Last Boss Queen, Season 2. A lot of villainous shows are just avoid the bad ending speed runs. pride is different. She's genuinely afraid of becoming the person she remembers, and that fear drives her decisions in a way that gives the story actual weight. Season 2 goes deeper into the rewritten futures she's trying to protect, and the emotional hook stays strong because she's saving people while carrying guilt for something she hasn't done yet. Season 2 started on April 7th, 2026, and it streams on HeyDive in the US, with Crunchyroll availability depending on your region. The beginning, after the end, Season 2. Season 1 had mixed reactions, and that's exactly why Season 2 is interesting. The story is strong, and the series has a lot to prove on the production side. A sequel is a second chance, and if the animation and direction tighten up, this could shift from controversial to must-watch fast. Season 2 started on April 2nd, 2026, and you can watch it on Crunchyroll. Now, here are some sequels that have been announced and are in production and might be released this year. The World's Finest Assassin, Season 2. If you like isekai with strategy, planning, and a protagonist who thinks before he moves, this is a clean watch. The sequel raises the stakes because it's no longer about setting up the mission, it's about executing it while protecting people who are now part of Luke's life. Season 2 is confirmed, but the global release date hasn't been announced yet, and Season 1 is available on Crunchyroll, so that's the platform to watch and the first place to check for Season 2 updates. The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic, Season 2. This one is pure fun with a twist. The healer is a frontliner and the training actually matters. The sequel works because the team dynamic improves and the concept stays fresh. The Wrong Way to Use Healing Magic. Season 2 is confirmed to be in production, and it will stream on Crunchyroll when it returns. Death March to the Parallel World Rhapsody, Season 2. This is the warm and easy isekai that people underestimate. The appeal is the tone, travel, food, party chemistry, and a lead who hides his power until it's time to solve a crisis cleanly. The highly anticipated Season 2 is in production and could potentially release soon. And last but not least, I Got a Cheat Skill in Another World special episode. A full Season 2 has been announced. It keeps pushing Yuya's double life angle and hints at deeper mysteries that weren't fully explored before. A TV special dropped on March 30th, 2026, and you can watch it on Crunchyroll. That's the lineup. 2026 is stacked, and the sequel wave is only going to get louder once studios start locking in exact dates. Now it's your turn. Which return are you most excited for, and which one are you skipping no matter how much hype it gets? Drop your pick in the comments. If you want clean updates as release dates get confirmed, plus spoiler-safe watch lists that actually save you time, subscribe to Anime Grid and ring the bell. I'll keep these lists updated as the schedule changes. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.